Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 diet hacks to lose weight, to make weight loss easier and more enjoyable, and what helps me. Just giving you guys my top 10 hacks because weight loss is hard enough as it is. So with these 10 hacks, it will make it easier to lose weight and more bearable, more sustainable, and that's what we need, right? So if you enjoy this video and you find it useful, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and click the bell button because I make loads of weight loss videos like this. And if you don't know who I am and this is the first video you are watching of me, hello, my name is Louise. I used to weigh 269 pounds, which made me morbidly obese. That was in January 2020. I decided I needed to lose the weight. I needed to get healthy. I, went on a weight loss journey, counted my calories, moved more, and I lost 120 pounds. And I've maintained that 120 pound weight loss for a whole year. And I'm actually currently getting ready to compete. I'm in bikini prep. At the minute, I'm 9 weeks out. I will be competing at Pure Elite in April the 2nd. In the transformation category and also the bikini category. That is why I make videos like this. I'm also documenting my prep and show you guys what I eat. I've literally done so many what I eat in a day videos throughout my whole journey. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and click the bell button. But before we start, I wanted to talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Make 2022 your year of growth, learning and expanding on your own creativity through Skillshare. No matter what skill you would like to learn, Skillshare has a class for everyone. Class topics include lifestyle, productivity, creative writing, photography, and so much more. I was personally interested in joining Skillshare because I always like to learn new things. I like to try and expand my knowledge on things and also just want to grow as a person. And that's why I personally really love the lifestyle and productivity topics that Skillshare has to offer. I've actually recently been taking the class Confidence for Creatives, 5 exercises to grow your confidence and self-care by Eugenia Washington. I wanted to take this class because I wanted to uncover my own unique confidence because guys, as we know, I'm going to be competing in April and I need all the confidence I can get. So I thought this class was perfect for me. And guys, I tell you, the class is literally, there's only a few minutes per topic and I have been doing it and I've actually been doing loads of confidence building exercises. One of the exercises was actually where I had to write 3 things I loved about myself and wouldn't change for the world, and 3 personality traits that I have that I wouldn't change for the world. And I'll show you guys, right? Hold on. I bought it here. I used my son's Mario book. I need to get my own notepad. The 3 skills and talents, here it is. 3 skills and talents I love about myself and wouldn't change for the world. I wrote determined. When I want something, I will get it. That is one thing about me, that if I actually really want something, I know I won't stop until I get it. I will work as hard as I can, like nothing will stop me. So that's one thing about myself, determined. I have a positive mindset. I always try to think about the positive side of things. And I have very good hyper focus. When I really enjoy something, I get obsessed and I learn everything about it. Because of that, I'm able to learn so much about stuff that I am really passionate and hyper focused on. So that was 3 things I love about myself. 3 personality traits is that I'm very caring, I'm honest, and I think I'm pretty funny. I don't know, let me know. And then basically in the class I had to come up with a phrase, pick one of each and make it a phrase, and it's actually really powerful, and I will read my phrase and I feel like that this is just, I don't know, it's really powerful, okay? Just hear me out. So I am determined and funny and I wouldn't change it for the world. And it's so weird because you write it out and you don't really think anything of it, but then in the exercise you have to read it out to yourself, and it's powerful. It's very powerful. What I hope to achieve from taking this class is just to build my own confidence and my inner self, For me, I personally think getting fit and healthy isn't just about physical, the outside, that kind of health side. It's also like your mental health and like your growth as a person. So that's why I personally love taking the lifestyle and productivity classes on Skillshare, because I just would like to expand myself, my inner self and my mind. And yeah, I just think health is health as a whole, Skillshare classes are all ad-free, so you don't have any annoying ads popping up and distracting you, so you can just get to it and focus and learn. And there are always new premium classes being launched every week, so you never run out of classes. There's always something new to learn. Guys, just make sure, we're busy all the time, we're completing tasks, we're running errands, we're going to work, we're doing everything for everyone else, we're busy. Just make sure that you're taking time out of your day for self-care, for self-love, for growth, for reflection, and you can do that all through taking Skillshare classes, just taking that time out of your day just for yourself to work on you. Skillshare are actually offering a 1 month free trial for you guys. For the first 1,000 subscribers to click the link in the description down below, you guys will receive a 1 month free trial of Skillshare, which is amazing. So you guys take up this opportunity to go and have a look at all of the amazing classes they have on there. There's literally so much classes that will be there for everyone, so there is something on there for you. So thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget guys to click the link in the description. The first 1,000 of you to click the link will receive that 1 month free trial of Skillshare, so definitely take advantage of that. And now we can get straight into the video, and I'll give you my top 10 hacks. So hack numero uno, diet drinks. Guys, drink diet drinks, swapping out regular Coke for Diet Coke. Look, this is the cherry flavour one. They are 0 calories, so obviously you're going to be saving calories to help you lose weight. But diet drinks are also great for curbing any sugar cravings. There was actually a study that came out that showed that people who drank diet drinks tend to have lost weight and kept it off, just because it helps curb the sweet cravings and they don't feel as deprived. So sometimes for me, when I am feeling, you know, I just want to have something sweet, I'll have a Diet Coke or like a Diet Fanta, in any of those drinks that are like 2 calories a can. I'll have that, and it helps curb the cravings. And also guys, don't worry, the sweeteners are fine for you. Sweeteners don't make you gain weight, and they also don't give you cancer. It's not been proven to give you cancer, it's a myth. So drink your diet drinks. Obviously don't drink like 100 a day, be sensible, but you can have 1 or 2 or whatever a day, and it really does help. It really helps me. Diet hack number 2, drink no added sugar squash like Vimto. Guys, I tell you, you don't need to drink like plain water. I see so many people feel like they struggle. So obviously drinking water is recommended when you lose weight. It helps keep you full. Sometimes when we think we're hungry, we're actually dehydrated and we need to be hydrated with water. So drinking lots of water is really good for you, especially when you want to lose weight. It also helps you flush out any excess. When you're holding water, it helps you flush out water. It's kind of, it sounds weird when you say it like that, but sometimes if you don't drink enough, your body will hold on to the water, so drinking lots will help flush it out, especially if you've had quite a lot of sodium. Well, drinking water is very recommended when you start a weight loss journey, and I see so many people like having big bottles of just pure water, and they're like, oh, down 1 litre, 2 more to go, or whatever they do, and it's like they are struggling and they don't like it. Guys, you can actually add no added sugar squash, it's only a couple of calories, into that water and actually enjoy what you're drinking. You guys know, if you've watched a what I eat in a day video of mine, you already, this isn't news to you. Yeah, I don't ever actually drink plain water. I always have my no added sugar squash. It's completely fine as long as you know you're brushing your teeth and stuff, because obviously it can, you know, obviously plain water is obviously going to be healthier, but you can actually enjoy what you're drinking and have that no added sugar squash. Hack number 3, just keeping it straight to drinks at the minute, coffee, caffeine. Drinking coffee, when you drink a warm drink, it helps keep you, like for me anyway, it helps keep me a bit more full. If I'm feeling a bit hungry and I have a cup of coffee, that tends to curb my hunger, especially as caffeine is a natural appetite suppressant, so caffeine will help suppress your appetite anyway, and the warm drink helps fill up your stomach, helps prevent snacking, unnecessary snacking. So I find coffee is very, very helpful when you are trying to lose weight and you're in a calorie deficit. Also, coffee contains caffeine, so this can go for any caffeinated drink. Caffeine helps increase your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So basically, when you go into a calorie deficit, your body's natural response is to kind of slow down. You might find this when you are in a calorie deficit, you might find that you fidget a lot less, you want to sit down a lot more, and that's just the body's natural response. So when you actually drink caffeine, it helps give you that boost of energy and you'll be moving a lot more, you'll have that bit of energy, so it increases your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which helps you burn more calories and helps you lose weight. So coffee is fab. Obviously, don't drink too much. Caffeine in excess is not good for you. So, you know, a couple of coffees. And then I will normally have I normally have about 2 to 3 coffees a day. And then if I have any more, it tends to be decaf, especially after 5 o'clock. I have decaf so that it doesn't affect my sleep. So yeah, just be sensible with the coffee, guys. But coffee is a great hack. So the next hack is actually linked into the non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So when we are in a calorie deficit, like I said, our NEAT decreases. What happens when you do go and do cardio and you are in a calorie deficit is your body's NEAT reduces, like I said, and this could mean that you go to the gym, do your workout, and then you come home and you just sat down all day, and that is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis being reduced. So what I find is a great hack to kind of overcome this is actually having a step tracker. I personally have a Fitbit Charge 4. I did start off with the Fitbit Charge 3, but any step tracker, it doesn't really matter. You could even use your phone. They tend to have step trackers on there. And what I like to do is to have a step goal and meet that step goal, so you can actually see how active you're being. Sometimes you don't even realize how inactive you actually have been during the day. You think, you know, you've done a bit, then you check the step tracker and you're like, oh my days, I've only got like 3,000 steps and my goal is 10,000. Okay, maybe I should get up and go for a walk. And it really helps keep you motivated and just see about your activity levels, and it will just help keep you motivated to get up and go for a walk when you can actually see that, okay, I haven't been that active today. The next hack is to get yourself some protein powder. Protein powder is really helpful. Obviously, you don't need protein powder, but it is a good hack because when you are losing weight, you want to keep your protein intake high. You want to keep it at about a gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you are 150 pounds, that is 150 grams of protein. And the reason why protein powder is so helpful is because you can put it in your oats like I do. I put it in my oats so you get protein in the morning. You want to aim to get protein with every single meal. So protein powder is just a very convenient way of eating protein, basically. So I add it to my oats. You can make protein ice cream. You can make protein shakes. Obviously, I personally would prefer the ice cream because it's thicker and it helps you. You've got more to eat and it fills you up. It's much more filling than just a shake. But yeah, so, and you can also use protein powder for loads of recipes. The anabolic protein donuts that I made, if you guys haven't seen that video, you need to go watch it. It's Greg Doucette's recipe from his meatless cookbook. But you can make loads of recipes. I actually use Greg Doucette's cookbooks. There's so many recipes in there for protein muffins, protein donuts, all of the sweet foods that you would crave and you can't typically eat when you're losing weight. Well, you can eat, but it's a lot harder to fit it within your calories. There are lower calorie, higher protein options that you can use protein powder for, and you don't feel deprived because you still get to eat the muffins, you still get to eat the donuts, but they contain higher protein. Protein is just important for maintaining your lean mass and your muscle when you are losing weight, because you don't really want to lose muscle when you lose weight. When you lose weight, you want to lose fat. And maintaining a higher muscle mass will help you be able to eat more calories and lose weight, because muscle is more metabolically active. And also protein is more satiating, so a higher protein diet is going to keep you full up for longer than a lower protein diet. And also protein has a higher thermic effect of food, so a higher protein diet will actually burn more calories than a lower protein diet. So protein, I feel like, is one of the best supplements that you can get. This leads me on to the next hack, which is actually to make foods you're craving lower calorie versions. So make it at home. So say if you are really craving burgers and chips, pizza, all of those foods, you can still have those and actually fit it within your calories. Instead of actually going and getting a takeaway, you can actually make it at home. So you can make wrap pizzas, pita pizzas. If you want to know how to make all of that stuff, just watch my What I Ate in a Day videos. I literally make those. Find ways to make lower calorie burgers from home. You can still enjoy foods that you eat and eat those and not feel deprived. A lot of people, when they feel deprived, they end up giving up and going and having a takeaway and then feel like they've failed and give up completely. So making it at home and finding ways to make lower calorie versions, getting lower calorie cuts of meat, lower fat meat, which will be lower calorie, will really help you to enjoy your diet and stick to it at the same time. So make lower calorie versions to the food you love, like the lower calorie donuts, lower calorie cakes. And like with chips, you can literally cut up some potatoes yourself, spray a little bit of fry light on there. If you've got an air fryer, you can air fry them, or what I do is I just bake them in the oven and they taste banging like that, mate. The next hack is low calorie or 0 calorie, low sugar sauces, syrups, and food swaps. So you guys know I love to use Skinny Food Co syrups. It helps me enjoy what I eat. So literally a little bit of 0-calorie syrups. Instead of using something that's going to add loads of calories like honey, I can literally use a 0-calorie syrup on my oats, on my French toast, on ice cream, in recipes, literally with anything, a little bit of barista syrup in my coffee to make it taste extra nice. All of those things that add 0 calories makes my diet more enjoyable, and I can stick to it. I don't feel deprived. I actually enjoy what I eat. I feel like the secret to losing weight and keeping it off is to find a diet that's sustainable and that you enjoy. So add in these little syrups, these little flavour drops into your food, making it fun, something enjoyable that you actually look forward to eating. Yeah, they're lower calories, so it's not gonna, the syrups aren't gonna taste exactly like honey because it's sugar-free, of course, but they still taste they taste good enough and they help you enjoy your diet. And some of the stuff, like the jams from Skinny Food Co., they are amazing. Like I think the Skinny Food Co jams taste so much better than regular jam, and the Skinny Food Co jam is only 7 calories per serving, whereas regular jam you're looking at like 50 calories per serving. So you save so many calories adding those foods into your diet to make it enjoyable. Like you guys know, I use Nando sauce on my food. If I was to eat chicken, rice, veg every single day with no Nando sauce, I would get bored of that real quick. But the fact that I add my Nando sauce on there, it makes it enjoyable for me, and I love it. I look forward to my dinner. I literally eat it, the same thing basically all the time, but I enjoy it because I have Nando sauce on there and I love it. It just makes it brings it from a 5-6 to a 10 on 10, mate. So that's kind of what you need to do, is that hack is just find lower calorie versions of syrups and foods that you enjoy that actually make your food just taste banging, right? And then the next hack is have low calorie snacks available in the house. So for me, sugar-free jelly pots are a win. They are lifesavers because they're literally only like 4 to 10 calories a pot. If you're feeling peckish and you're in between meals and you're just feeling like you just want to snack on something, snack on low calorie jelly pots, because literally they're not adding hardly any calories, and it's just sometimes the sake of eating you have that. So things like low calorie jelly pots, make sure you're snacking on fruits and vegetables. And this leads me on to another hack, which is to fill up your plate with lots of fruits and vegetables. Like literally just fill up half of it. You guys see it when I have wraps, I fill it up with loads of vegetables. Vegetables like spinach, mushrooms. You can get so much for a low amount of calories. So like high volume, low calorie foods. Instead of having whole eggs, fill up on loads of egg whites. Add egg whites to make that volume. So that will keep you full for a long time, and it will stop you from being hungry, because when we're in a calorie deficit, of course we're going to experience some hunger, but if you fill up on high volume, low calorie foods, you're less likely to be starving all the time, less likely to want to grab that chocolate bar that's right there, you know? Another hack that I found really helpful is that when you're craving chocolate, instead of just eating a chocolate bar, which you can do, you can fit chocolate into your calories and lose weight. Everything in moderation, that's what I always say. I don't feel like over restriction yourself and saying that you can't have a chocolate bar at all when you're losing weight. I don't find that helpful, because when you tell yourself you can't have something, it makes you want it more, and that tends to lead to binge eating and that kind of horrible cycle. So I personally don't like that, saying that you can't have it. So I personally like to say you can have everything in moderation, but sometimes eating just a chocolate bar can actually trigger you to eat more, especially if you eat that chocolate bar when you're really hungry and you grab a chocolate bar. Chocolate bars aren't really gonna, there's nothing in a chocolate bar that's gonna keep you full up. So, and they're highly palatable, they taste really good. So you're gonna just wanna grab more and eat more. And that tends to be what happens with a lot of people. So what I find is when you're actually having those cravings, what I find helpful for myself, and it's a hack for myself, is I like to, if I'm craving for chocolate, I like to add chocolate cocoa powder into my oats, or chocolate protein powder. Use Skinny Food Co chocolate syrups, just things like that. Have a yogurt with loads of fruit with some cocoa powder or chocolate protein powder in there. I like to have that as my chocolate fix. Or if I'm really craving a chocolate, and what I've seen a lot of people do, which I think is a really good idea, is add in a little bit of chocolate. So instead of eating just a chocolate bar, add a bit of a chocolate bar into your oats. So you're getting that chocolate, but you're actually getting a satiating meal at the same time. So you're going to fill up, and you're not going to feel like eaten a whole box of chocolates. So having a little bit of chocolate with that, or find a way to have that chocolate to make it a bit more satiating. So instead of just having a chocolate bar, maybe have a meal before and then like a big salad, big wraps, make sure you're full up and then have that chocolate so that you're not hungry when you are eating it. Because then I find if I was to eat a chocolate bar when I'm really hungry, and there was a packet there, I would finish the packet in like 2 minutes, because chocolate bars are not satiating. So just find ways of making it more satiating, even just increasing the protein with it. So sometimes instead of a chocolate bar, having a protein bar would actually be a little more satiating. You're getting protein with it as well at the same time. Protein is more satiating. So that's what I do sometimes when I feel for chocolate, is I'll have a protein bar instead, but adding it to foods that will actually fill you up, or eating beforehand so that you're not starving when you go for that chocolate bar, is really helpful in actually preventing the whole overeating of the chocolate bar, and it helps you just reach your weight loss goals easier. So you also don't feel restricted, but you are being sensible, making sensible decisions with the way you eat. And a little bonus hack for you guys is make sure you've got kitchen scales, weighing scales, and you have a way of tracking your calories. So weigh and track your food, because you could eat the healthiest food, you could eat only whole foods, fresh foods, only fruits and vegetables, but you can still gain weight. Obviously fruits and vegetables will be hard to gain weight on because they tend to be lower calorie, but if you overconsume anything, even healthy foods, you will gain weight. You will find it a struggle. You will find it a struggle to lose weight. So weighing and tracking your foods and actually knowing the calorie content of the food you're eating, for me, that has personally been one of the most helpful hacks that I could have ever done and do. I still do the weighing and tracking of my food. If you're not weighing and tracking your food and you're struggling to lose weight, start weighing your food, start tracking your food. You could use MyFitnessPal. I do have a tutorial on my channel of how to use MyFitnessPal. I literally go into depth, so that might be something you find helpful. As long as you track your calories and you are in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight, and these hacks should hopefully make losing weight a lot more easier. So I hope you guys found those hacks helpful. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Comment down below a hack that you do every day or that you find helpful. Comment that down below. Comment down below a arm emoji, because we love the arm emoji up on this channel. I love to do a little flex, so let's just do the arm emoji. Crack open a can of Diet Pop, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!